Hey, greetings, family. Greetings. What makes you worthy? What makes you feel worthy? Worthy, I guess, is defined as kind of abilities and qualities kind of directed or targeted in a specific area. Let's just leave it there. So, what makes you worthy? What makes you worthy of God? First off, nothing. So let's just keep it real. Nothing can make you worthy in God's sight of being with God. In our weakness, we are made strong. So God knows what God did and why. So there's nothing that you could do to be really, truthfully away from God or apart from God, because you are God. You are the image of God. So that's first. But even knowing all of that, we still have a tendency to feel unworthy. And as a result of being unworthy, we become disconnected with something that you really can't be disconnected from. But because that is still there, you find yourself somewhat disconnected. So what makes you worthy? What makes you worthy is your ability to buy into the plan. Meaning, if you are a child of God, if you are a believer, what makes you worthy is literally surrendering to God's process. God's process eventually creates this track record. It builds this muscle that you start to notice. And when you start to notice the muscle that's being built, or the momentum, the forward momentum of going God's way, it builds this consciousness in you that you need to start to really plug into what worthiness really does for you. Because let's keep it real. You want something from God. Yes, we are God's offspring. We are his image. But in this form, we need something from God. So what do you need from God? You need God to literally hold up his end of all of the places that you need breakthrough in. Whatever that looks like for you, that's what you need from God. So God needs from you to cooperate with God's plan for deliverance and salvation. And as you grow in the understanding of what that means for you, then what happens is you start to spread out. So you no longer eventually you will no longer need these specific types of breakthroughs. You will start to spread out, and it will start to look like breakthrough happening for other people that are around you, because they're around you, because now you are carrying, or you are a carrier, you are a conscious carrier of deliverance. You are a conscious carrier of God. So, because there's something to really grasp when you say conscious. If you're conscious of anything, there's a deliberateness that's happening that really makes the magic work. So yes, you've always been a carrier of God, because you cannot not be. But because you're not conscious of it, and you're not aware, then you're not aware of the worthiness that brings to you, and how it literally translates over in every situation, every area in your life. So when we think about worthiness now, just think about being a conscious carrier of God. Become worthy of that place and walk in that direction. Surrender to God's mode, surrender to God's process, because in the end result, you will become something that you've never seen. You will become something that you've never seen, and you will affect everything around you. Hope it made sense. I'll talk to you.